What's going on, guys? MiNameIsJake here, and welcome to my review of Octodad, Dadliest Catch. It's a game I have Let's Played on YouTube. I'll have the link to the playlist in the description so you can go and see that. It is available on Steam for £11.99 or your regional equivalent. Available on Windows, Mac and Linux. Also, it's available directly from their website for $14.99, which probably means, I'm not sure what the American price is, but I'm sure that for us English people, should I say, that it'll work out cheaper at that, most definitely. I didn't know that, that's why I got it through Steam, but Steam also lets me write a review, so I'll probably end up writing a review as well, and possibly link it to this video. Another thing is that it is coming soon to PS4. It is compatible to be played with either the keyboard and mouse, Xbox 360 controller, or the DualShock 4 controller. It's coming to PS4, but it is actually running the DualShock 4 already, which I was a bit confused about at first, because I thought, how come it knows what DualShock 4 controller is? Usually only Xbox 360 controller. But then when I learned it was coming to PS4, I thought, well, of course, that it's already going to have control schemes in from the start. So I played mine with DualShock 4, and very pleasurable experience. You know, I'm in the first level, and this review will contain spoilers, so I really recommend that you either go and play the game or watch my series, or both. That's always an option before coming and watching this. You know, so the first few levels, you know, the sort of the wedding, the waking up, then you're doing the lawn work, and doing. And then you do the mall thing, which is very fun. You know, there's a lot of different sort of, Total Biscuit, PewDiePie, and all sorts of different things. You know, Mindcraft. And actually, if you watch the ending, you'll understand that probably the reason why Mindcraft was put in because Notch donated, and I presume because it was talking about Notch donating a lot in Kickstarter, and I presume that's one of the things it was because it was about a year ago. I'm looking here, and there seems to be a load of updates being released all the time. I mean, there's one on the 17th February, one on the 11th, because there are a few different bugs and physics problems, such as physics, where, not a physically intense game, that sounds like something you do on the Wii, but, a physics-intensive game, because of course, limbs and things. It is quite a fun game to play, through all the sort of starting missions, sort of to the, you go into the aquarium and you have to go see the three different, these two kids and the mum. That's sort of all arcade up to there, but then after that it goes a little bit weird. It sort of goes into, then suddenly, we need to make a game. Nerd Cubed pointed this out quite a lot. Suddenly it was sort of like, you need to let's make a game out of this. Let's not just sort of make an arcade thing. And that was sort of, it was very hard to understand because suddenly he did a flashback to a boat where I think is where he met his wife. But there wasn't like a big sort of rippling animation or something to sort of tell that he might be going back in time. Instead it just sort of, suddenly you're in a boat and naked, and it's very confusing, and then you see, oh, it's your wife, but then you've actually never met her before, and then you dance on a boat, and it's very confusing. Also, to say about the game is that it does have a few bugs. I encountered two during my Let's Play. One I can't remember, but the other one, if you want to view it, it's the video titled Killed by My Daughter, or, it's a title very similar. Just sort of, because it went into sort of a half-cut scene that I think some of the physics got a little bit confused, and my daughter ran into me and squished me against the wall and I couldn't get out. Killed by my own daughter in a video game. I hope if I have a daughter, mine isn't like that either. Let's hope and pray. I am doing this off the fly, so I apologise if there's sort of a lot of stuttering. Also available with this game is a Steam Workshop editor, only available on Windows, which is kind of sad because I haven't obviously got to play that because I'm a Mac user. By the way, if you would like to learn how to connect a DualShock 4 to a Mac, I can of course do a tutorial on that, no problem. So, should you buy this game? Yes, and you'll have fun with it, but then it'd be something you'll sort of put away and never play. You might play when your friend comes around and play co-op. Co-op adds a completely different thing. Yes, you might know the surprise. Say you've played it and then your friend comes around, you will know sort of the surprises. But it's one of those things where it's still fun to play, you know, and do different things with. Steam Workshop, of course, will add a few more things to sort of get a bit more out of your 12 quid. I wondered if there could be some sort of time things, because there are all sorts of different achievements. If you're a sort of achievement go-getter, you can do all those achievements. And I've even got some achievements completely by accident because I just missed things and did things the hard way and got an achievement for it. So there's loads of achievements you could do and stuff. I hope there's sort of an online challenge mode that could come with the PS4 version. That I'd be very interested in. You know, I might even purchase the game again to run on the PS4 if that was the case. It's one of those things where you're going to play it and then you're probably going to end up forgetting about it. You know, you might not even play it again, or you'll just forget about it. You know, like for example, Burnout Paradise. That game I played hours and hours and hours of, and if there was still sort of people on, or if the second one came out, I would buy it instantly. But Criterion are Need for shit, Need for shit, Need for Speed shit, Need for Speed shift shit. They've done all sorts of things. Generally, most of them are shit. But and then there's games like there's so memorable I can't remember them, like Juice 2, which you would forget about instantly. Some of you probably haven't even heard about that. Need for Speed The Run's been forgotten about almost instantly, although that isn't a bad game, to be fair. I quite enjoyed it. You know what I'm sort of getting at, you know, the games that you sort of forget. This one I can see being one, but being a bit like Far Cry 3 maybe, you know, you might not remember that forever, but when someone reminds you of it, you'll just think about what a fun time I had in that game, because Far Cry 3 is amazing. This is another game based on that. So, should you purchase this game? I would say yes, but don't expect it to be something you spend hours in. Well, you will spend hours in it. I mean, I completed mine in 3.2 hours according to Steam, although there was some setup time in that. But yeah, buy it and you'll have great fun with it. I'd probably recommend playing, especially if you've seen my videos. You probably play it with co-op with a friend or brothers and sisters or whatever. That would be great. Also, if the Steam Workshop stuff is good, because I've seen a few and they're sort of like, they're just sort of tests of Octodad sort of thing, like all the boxes break and stuff, and it's just kind of annoying. But if they actually start making proper nice levels, you know, that are like, I don't know, like if they're like a park with loads of climbing frames and stuff, that might be interesting to do, or you know, a different sort of supermarket idea, then that would be good. But you know, so after you complete the game, you're not going to go back to it. I'm interested to see if the PS4 version will be any different to the computer version, because the computer version has been out for the 13th of January, it's now the 18th of February, and it's still not out on PS4 as far as I know. I do hope that they still add things for the PS4 version to make it more competitive, because of course PS4 are really sort of into friends and stuff, so that might happen. And if the case, even if I don't play it, I will tell you about it. So Octodad, Dadliest Catch from Young Horses, available from the links below. I would say yes, go and get it, and I would give it personally a 4 out of 5 stars. But that I would say it's a low 4.5 stars. You know, sort of a 7 out of 10. So yeah, you're going to enjoy it if you purchase it, but it's not going to be something you're going to keep around forever. I mean, Portal 2 people thought it'd be like that. You'd keep it forever because all sorts of new stuff would come out, but not really. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. As my first sort of review me. How was I? Was I good? Was I, you know, what would you want me to go into more in a review? So please like if you did, comment, give me feedback down below, and subscribe for new videos every single weekday. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio.